Yo, what's up everybody, this is Malfoy the Pizza Boy, and welcome back to Madden 19. This is my franchise, and this is my series, Road to Super Bowl 53. And I'm in Week 15, and I'm against the Miami Dolphins at US Bank Field, my home turf. Let's get in it. What the hell? Let's get in it. And if you guys watched this Sunday, oof, that was an upset against the Bills. And their quarterback, I can't remember his name, he can jump. He fucking hurdled Anthony Barr. And if you guys don't know, Anthony Barr is 6'6", and this quarterback jumped over him. I was surprised. My dad was surprised. It was like, holy shit. But let's listen to the coach.
Score! Back for more! Well, it's the coach. This is the 2018 season, and you've got it tuned to EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the game's leading active rusher, Frank Gore, fresh off another big game, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Minnesota Vikings. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Now we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with Ryan Tannehill and the visiting Miami Dolphins.
Rudolph, how are you dressed up? You're injured. I won't get you back until Super Bowl.
Look at this Vikings ball club. They've been
what the hell?
All year long as they hit the home
You're
stretch
injured.
13-0.
And now they just have to guard against complacency. You still got to go out and earn it every week.
Meanwhile, for our
Rudolph is injured for 7 weeks, so I don't get him back until the Super Bowl. What the hell?
For these guys, their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that.
I don't get freaking
they know they've got the entire offseason.
I got 4 weeks until I get
the game in front of them and finishing
Cousins back.
Alright,
that's what my cues.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Just shy.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. It'll be the 6'3" QB Trevor Siemian calling the shots, the former Northwestern Wildcat.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
There's Morgan. Okay, let's...
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray.
Ooh, that was a 30.
The 35, and that pretty move got him some extra space to run. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Oh, shit.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards.
He went backwards.
It's a loss of 4. Now
7 weeks, 4 weeks.
So a look here at the
I get Dalvin Cook back next week.
List before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
Next man up. No excuses.
Play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level.
Oh, there you go, Morgan.
Now look at this. Big
Morgan!
Now this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Come on.
Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week, another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said,
Morgan, come on.
Away from the action, away from the ball.
Jeez.
But the best ones have that overwhelming desire, that overwhelming need to get to the football and make it happen, and that he does.
Now goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down.
Yeah, I gotta get the ball back.
No gain on
but
the play.
Morgan, come on.
And as a
you need hands glue.
Quickly swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is.
Oh, come on,
really,
Harrison. You should get plenty of tackle this game.
A little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends. They're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
Then ball.
Good recognition on that play to hold them in no game. Defense.
Come on.
So a jump there defensively.
Come on, then ball. Don't do that. Come on. Jeez.
After the encroachment penalty,
hopefully on Thursday, I hope the Vikings. I hope the Vikings can try to play better against the Rams on Thursday. But if they play like how they did on Sunday, oh, that's gonna be another loss.
The same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking
Let's go, boys.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's Tannehill, and that's incomplete.
His receiver didn't even have a chance.
You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on
All right, I need to stop here to get them to punt.
They know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
He's got the first down here inside.
Jeez.
18 big yards on that.
Come on, guys.
Miami first.
Can the freaking quarterback run it? Come on. Don't let that happen. Jeez. I need to get the ball back.
On first down, let's go. Down to the 25.
Good job, Gideon.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They try to quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's Tannehill. Drops it underneath the goal.
Oh, come on, guys. Don't let them do that to you.
10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted.
It's the old man.
He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he will take this one home.
Yeah, come on, Newman. Do that dance. Oh, shit.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Forbath on for the extra point.
How? That's what I want to know.
Forbath,
how did the old man get a pick? It's 77-yard pick 6. How?
So they throw the
Come on, Dolphins.
Another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh, he's gonna kneel it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Minnesota defense, we watch them get set to roll. And a big reason they've got the lead here in the first half, some of these hits we're going to see here.
Almost like they're a group of superheroes, right? Something out of a comic book. Boom, pow, Biff. They are really playing well and making things happen on their side of the ball.
Taking me back to my childhood a bit.
There you go. You had a collection, didn't you?
I did. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10.
Ballage.
At their own 25-yard
That's a
line.
weird last name.
Now the rookie from Arizona State, it's Kalen Ballage. And able to stay
Oh, Ballage.
past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Not ballage.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. It's a close game here early on. We're back to Minneapolis in just a moment. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
No, ball! That should have been a pick.
The intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Yep, I knew it.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Ooh, come on, Dick.
Start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
19 yards.
Computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive. Stop them on the first drive defensively.
All right. Murray, you're my boy.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Yeah.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
There we go.
Near the 40 to the 39.
You gotta love dives. Dives, the defense never sees what's coming.
On first down, Murray. And some room to run now. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at
Good
the
job, Murray.
49-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed as that's going to move the chains.
I think time to throw the ball.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Steps away to his left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds.
Don't touch my quarterback.
Take it down to the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And
no!
One that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he'll return this.
That's on me. That is on me.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
And now a play fake here.
There we go. Everything.
Griffin in there to get him for
do your signature dance.
Now on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the
All right, now it's going to be a passing down.
Barr in on the tackle.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill.
There we go.
He's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. More from Minneapolis.
2 sacks. That drive didn't go anywhere.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And
no interceptions, Simeon.
Football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
No!
No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Dave.
Come on, Simeon. You gotta be more accurate.
Start the drive, but that one incomplete.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Morgan, come on.
Ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
It looked like Morgan was just jogging.
Discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Buying time to his left. Got a man, it's right.
There we go.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Simeon on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. Open here, Adam Thielen.
There you go, Thielen.
Bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try.
No, you're not going to put pressure on
him. The run had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Throw left side complete. That's Morgan. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9.
I wonder if it's going to be a pass interference.
Holding offense.
Come on, Rimmers.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's
Come on, Rimmers.
Because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Dancing to his left, and his throw is incomplete.
And the offensive line is now not even going to be blocking.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually does it.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Charles Harris able to drop it.
That holding call.
From the 50 at Simeon. Flush to his right. That's incomplete, but
there should be pass interference.
Call coming on 3rd down.
Pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
Yes. I'll accept that.
So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Now a 1st down throw, Simeon. His throw.
Simeon.
Coverage that time by
Come on.
It's always a battle.
You're like the worst quarterback ever.
Let's face it, if you've got the ball,
he was wide open and you overthrew him. How can you overthrow people?
Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Forced out to his left. Looking left side and he's got a man. It's Morgan. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
I need at least put some points on the board for half.
20 yards. On 1st down, Simeon being chased out left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
I need to at least put some points on board.
So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Forbath will put this one through. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game.
Halftime.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll start with the oldest rivalry, Chicago playing host to Green Bay in the NFC North. And it's the Packers who have the lead as that game approaches halftime. Aaron Rodgers carving them up with 3 touchdown passes.
Ooh.
From there, let's head over to New Era Field to see what's happening with the Bills. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions.
No, 3 for
Josh
10.
Allen has thrown a touchdown pass.
Yeah, Josh Allen, he can fucking jump.
Finally, let's get you to Baltimore and check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Tampa Bay Bucks. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Okay.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now.
I'd rather have freaking
here in this third quarter.
Kirk Cousins than Trevor Siemian.
A 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feel.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will return this one.
You know what? I'm gonna do something for this half. Where's Simeon? Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna try Slaughter. Gonna try Slaughter for like a couple plays.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Anthony Barr just runs right into me. Their coach is frustrated.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down.
It really wasn't.
Nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
They'll look to throw here. That is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5.
Got it. You're doing better.
18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done.
No!
So the middle, and it's incomplete.
That was my bad.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
And then there's my offensive line.
Coming on the blitz. He gets
My offensive line can't do shit.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
Oh,
That's
come
about
on.
all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up fourth.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throws.
I'm gonna put freaking Simeon back in. I thought this guy would have been fast because he had more speed than Simeon. Oh. And better acceleration, but...
Result.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Time to establish the run game. It's Gore. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Ben Gideon in on the stop. You know, despite the score,
not in my house.
I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
There you go, Gideon. There you go.
It brings up fourth. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Simeon. Eluding the pressure right.
I threw it away. I pressed R3.
Hayes in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Flushed out right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I was mostly trying to throw it away, though.
And Charles got like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now it's Simeon. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble.
Yeah, I couldn't do shit.
Here's Ryan Quigley now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here.
Well, Chicago's coming back in that game. They're just 1 point away.
Does that guy get on the field on this drive?
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Incomplete. Albert Wilson, the receiver there. And that takes us from
Tannehill is just being like me, can't even get passes.
And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown, out of his reach and incomplete. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. It's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they'll take
interception this season. Oh, my God.
44-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility is showing those hands. After the interception, here's Simeon. Buying time to his left. Throw left side, complete. That's Morgan. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left. Still,
I'm just going to let the clock run out.
Accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Let it go to the fourth quarter.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this.
Wait,
this
holidays?
is the NFL,
Is it close to
and it's on EA Sports.
Is it almost Christmas?
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
Don't lie to me.
It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. On first down, it's Simeon. Dancing to his left. And he will
There we go.
Touchdown, Vikings. In for the score. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Why did you want me to do a 2-point? If you want me to do a 2-point, okay. I'll be a dirty little worm.
Offense going to go for 2 here. They'll try to run with Murray. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
It's think about it now. The 3 scores down.
Here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh my God!
Hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead,
Tannehill, what the hell are you doing there?
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
No, they haven't.
Is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Throwing right, and that's complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
It was like, oh well, go for it. Just do it.
On that one, it looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up first down, too.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Ooh.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, Tannehill. Out to the right here to Wilson. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's Gore. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Tannehill. And this will be incomplete.
3 INTs. That's horrible.
Incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. That's caught by his big tight end.
There's the old man again.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there.
Ooh, the Bills are going to win that game.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and
like that, I think the Bills might win. But then again,
or you're throwing the check down.
Never count the chickens before they hatch.
Touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Another carry now for Gore. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Good job, Gore. You're doing great.
Calling a gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Wrap up garbage time.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
It's mostly, if they're getting 4th down, they're just going to go for it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. It's a gain of 5, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
I want to know, did,
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
No, Griffin!
Devontae Parker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And now out comes Minnesota. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them 11 yards at a time and a new set of downs. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
2nd and 6.
Now a give. This is Murray. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
First down? Yeah, first down.
2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
I'm mostly trying to bleed out clock. They just keep calling timeouts.
10th carry of the game now. Murray. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts.
I want a first down.
Stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
I want to give Murray a first down. keep him running. You ready for a first down, Murray?
A handoff. It's Murray. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
There he is.
It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal.
And Brandon, this is where it pays to have a big back who can take over a football game, especially
there
in
we
the
go.
fourth quarter when you've got the lead. Your ability to not just wear people
I
down.
wish the clock can go down faster.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
I can resist. I can do it. No one can stop me from doing it. Leopard. That's what he's saying. Jeez, this is... I thought this game was going to be a lot worse than what it actually was.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue.
Yeah. I don't even need to do anything else. That's the end of the game. That is the end of week 15. Oof. Like, at the beginning, with that one fumble, I thought it was going to be a long game, and then it wasn't.
Your home turf, they were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
I do feel good about it.
They move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville.
Ooh.
Thanks for...
I know I'm in the playoffs already. I know that for a fact. But I wonder who's the closest to where I'm at in I don't need that shit. I don't want to retire any of my D-line. But I just wonder who is closest to me in... Crap, I forgot what... Wait a minute. Let's see this. Ooh, 5 weeks. Everson. But I think I'm on top of my division. I should know I'm on top of my NFC North, but in the NFC division, I think I'm on top. Riley Reef. Fuck you. You allowed 15 sacks. Why should I start you? He only allowed 1 sack. Jeez. Oh, Elfline. You allowed 3 sacks. He hasn't allowed any yet. So you stay injured. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end this here. And if you guys liked it, smash that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later, guys.